quickly check what you guys are saying.
That's such a great tournament.
Oh, we're getting live. We're going here right now. Dopey and Harry Z kicking it off right now. It's going to be Dopey on camera to begin with, as he does pick up the red. So fairly even split off the start there. And let's see who's we'll get the first awesome lands, another frog perhaps. And we just need to get more action going on there. Dopey is just making his way up on the top level here and trying to find his way across to that mega position. And he's on this good positioning right now. Harry Z's darting back over to the yellow area. And now, okay, just going to go back into the camera quickly as we're fixing the audio issue. And Dopey and Harry Z, so far Dopey is actually just locking it down on the mega. So things are going quite well, but it's a really even start between these two players. And Harry Z, he's doing quite well on the kind of back areas of the map, whilst Dopey seems mainly to be just occupying the central areas. So Dopey hasn't really been able to take a big advantage, but finally he does just manage to grab a frag, which we just saw there, and Harry Z is coming back in with an aggression, as is the standard play right there, but he can't get Dopey quite low enough, and Dopey's going to get away with that, and now he's going to get a yellow as well. So stacking back up, Harry Z's got to be careful. Dopey could have an opportunity off of this mega pickup to really get that ball rolling, to really just grind into Harry Z once again. Hits the great rail, and a second one too. This is dangerous now for Harry Z. So Dopey now on the top level, just stalking there. Doesn't have to really do too much with his positioning. Harry Z's trying to defend this little attack, these pokes from Dopey, but so far he's unable to really even do any damage. Dopey dishing it out though. Defending the red, Dopey. Good timing there, because he knows the order of the items too. Back in time for Mega. And it's business as usual. More pokes going into Harry Z. A lot of LG connected there. And Dopey's going to take him down. So Harry Z, he just can't really kind of get to Dopey and bring in the damage, because that's what he really needs to do. He's going to die. That's inevitable. However, he's got to try to deal some amount of damage in the process, because if he does do that, he's going to be able to try to follow it up with something and eventually take Dopey down and reset control. And there's another engagement. He does do something, but the problem is, look at the timing. There's the mega. It's spawned right there. Dopey rocket jumps straight up for it, and now Harry Z is trying to do his best, his darndest to make some damage. He does just that. This could be the opportunity there for Harry Z, but Harry's going to go down, and Dopey now applying pressure from above, but got to be careful. The plasma gun, always a rogue element in Quake Live. Dopey going to get attacked here. There goes the aggression. Does manage to turn the corner with 6 health remaining. Unfortunate there from Harry Z, but he's going to finish it off. Bring in that fight to Dopey. Great direct there off the spawn. Harry Z trying to just grab that frag. Does finally get it. Takes a lot of damage in return. As he's got to be quick. Rocket jump and a rail receive there. So Dopey's doing a very good job now out of control. Harry Z, he has to make at least 2 more kills, at least, out of this control. But look at this. Dopey is just landing rails left and right against Harry Z. And all of a sudden, Harry Z in critical condition. Trying to use this cover. And Dopey's actually left. He's like, all right, I'm going to go and scoop up some other items. I'm going to leave you be, because you can't really do much. And Harry Z, oh, great rocket there. And he even gets a trade. So that's a fantastic result there for Harry Z, who was massively outstacked. Dopey's going to go through that teleporter, or rather, Harry Z goes through the teleporter, and Dopey does defend his position. However, there is no red armor for a good portion of time. He's going to be waiting here for that 10 seconds, but it's not going to be any attack from Harry Z just yet. As Dopey makes his way back up, he is looking for that next shot. He just wants to be defensive, though. We can see he's not comfortable with his stack just yet to take the aggression in. So he's letting Harry Z come to him whilst he stacks up. Now he's probably a bit more comfortable. And with the Mega and the red spawning soon, Dopey's going to take the fight to Harry Z, but a good engagement open with that lightning gun. Dopey now, he is not in trouble, but I think he can go to plan. I actually want to switch to Harry Z, but first a bit of damage return. But Harry Z can be able to pick up that Mega. That's going to give him a very nice chance on a fight. So far though, Dopey's being really responsible in being defensive. keeping Harry Z at arm's length, but that rail could make a difference here. Harry Z looking for that one spot where he can just go in and get the frag, but Dopey is elusive, does fall back. There he is, finds him at the red armor, but he sustained too much damage on the pursuit of Dopey, and that will mean that Dopey instead is the one to get the frag. And once more, Harry Z's advantage doesn't amount to a single thing, and Dopey brings the fight back to Harry Z as we hit the halfway point. So regardless, he is keeping it pretty close, so he's going to have more opportunities here. Had he allowed perhaps more situations for Dopey to gain some kills, Harry Z would be really without chances in this game, but it's only 5 frags. Dopey missing that rail there. Bit of an opening for Harry Z, but runs straight into the rocket. A rail return to even up the stacks. And Dopey just maintaining a strong position. It's hard to attack into him at the moment, and that's what he's banking on. And there goes Harry Z, rocket straight to the face as Dopey backs away, hits the rail. Good play there from Dopey now as Harry Z forced back to square one. Literally, that's what he has on the scoreboard, just 1 against the 7 of Dopey, which now make that 8, looking for the 9th. Mega picked up by Dopey. It's going to be a very nice stack that's going to be forming in the near moments here on Toxicity, unless Harry Z can come in for some damage, and that's what he's trying to do. And Dopey's going to make the finish again. So things aren't looking good at all now for Harry Z. The moment in the match, which he really had opportunities in, Dopey was able to out-execute, and now he's 9-1, and Harry Z is looking to be in a terrible spot. But there is a fantastic rail, and it's going to be Harry Z with a second frag. 7 more now. If he can bring the momentum back, get himself a mega, but he can't. Dopey gets the mega. Good opening engagement there. That is perfect LG from Harry Z. Dopey's not pleased with that result, but he's still 6 frags ahead. 3 minutes on the board. Harry Z is pulling it back out of nowhere with phenomenal lightning gun work. Dopey is trying to scramble over at the red. He doesn't like that fight. The red's still up though. He does go for the drop. Harry Z connects the rail. Important, but he's low. 5 seconds until mega. Very tense. He's so low. Dopey nowhere to be seen. Good result for Harry Z. There goes Dopey though. Once again, the positioning is key, and Harry Z falling back on the defense. But can he make it work? Just barely survives, but with only 50 health to show for it, it's not going to be a good story here for Harry Z. 2 minutes remaining. He's going to go in for one shot, but too predictable. Dopey blows him up with the rocket launcher. So here we are now. Dopey is finding Harry Z once again and just forcing him back. Harry Z knows he has to come in for damage, but the problem is that he has such a small stack in comparison to Dopey. It's just too easy for Dopey to find the frag. Nice drop rail there from Dopey, as things only look ever more grim for the man Harry Z. Harry Z Tibetan. Impressive. Harry Z now looking to get out of this position, let alone steal some damage, and does catch Dopey with the rail, but he hasn't really gained himself any position out of there. And he does hit another one as well, but Dopey will just put an end to the shenanigans of Harry Z. Looking for the spawns, but nothing just yet. Minute remaining here, and 14-3. Dopey's exploded with, I think, a really big surge of frags, allowing him to somewhat easily take this map. 45 seconds left now. And remember, you can use Twitter, #SundayCup, for anything at all that you want to say about the Sunday Cup. And Harry Z now, I think he's kind of given up the ghost. He knows it's well and truly done. And Dopey, you know, I think he showed a decent performance at the start of the game. We saw him running control in a very responsible manner. He really hit the item times in the right orders, and that was, you know, quite quite good. The only issue really came in the spots where he wasn't really able to pursue, to really push that control into more frags, I think. But 16-5 will be the final score between Dopey and Harry Z Tibetu. So I hope to see more of Harry Z. I mean, firstly, because his name is quite frankly awesome. But secondly, he has some good moves on him, has some good aim. So hopefully we'll see more from him in the future. But Dopey, of course, he's going to go through this round. But where will his end be? Will it be top 2? Who knows? I don't think Dopey is going to make the finals, but one can hope. One can hope. Either way, we'll go to a quick break. When we come back, we'll have more action here live on FACEIT TV. So stay tuned if you are a fan of Quake Live. We'll be right back.